The native Fremen dream of creating a green Arrakis, while the Baron Harkonnen wants to paint it red. Smugglers who above all desire profit by turning the tables. The noble Atreides, bound by the whims of the Emperor, are blinded by their honor. The board is set. The Spice War begins.
He who controls the spice controls the universe.
Hello fellow strategists and welcome back to Griff Games. I'm excited to introduce this new game to the series known as Dune Spice Wars. Dune Spice Wars is inspired by Frank Herbert's Dune book series and also by the two films, one from the 1980s and one that just came out, I do believe it was last year, titled just Dune. Both are great films and the book series is great as well. But the Spice Wars takes a unique, different approach to the series with all the houses already on Dune. So I've already played it a little, but unfortunately that save was corrupted, so I was unable to record the whole session because I found out the recording, not the game itself was corrupted, but the recording was corrupted, so I have to start from scratch. So however, for you viewers, that doesn't really mean much. So let's get started. Now, however, I have seen people playing with as both the Smugglers and House Atreides, so that leaves us the Fremen and the Harkonnens. Again, I'm a big believer in not trying to hog other people's glory. We'll get to those houses eventually, but until the other people slow down on their streams of doing it, we're just going to do our own thing. So, choosing between the two, I want to try the House Harkonnen for a change, but I feel like they'll be an easy start since they are very militaristic. So with House Harkonnen, we can use the oppression ability, which I assume means forces people to stay quiet. With the village resource production, with more military forces there, meaning they work harder or else they know what's up. With influence increasing us, but overall the villagers hate us because we're an abusive people. An important thing for us to know is our agents in the game are very important, which in this side of the game, you can actually choose your quote-unquote campaign bill by choosing what two counselors you want. These will overall influence your units. That'll be important. That'll be important. The other two I'm sure are important, but with what's going on right now, I need the Landsrat on my side. And for those of you who are not Dune lore masters know, Landsrat is the political houses of the empire of this game, and we're one of the houses, so we need the Landsrat, which is the democratic parliament on our side. So let's start with what we got. Yeah, I think we need all players. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You know what, actually let's give it a large and let us begin. I'm, again, very excited to be playing this as I'm a big fan of both Dune movies. In particular, I grew up as a little kid on the 1980s version, which was fantastic in its own right. If you actually dig into the lore of the movie, you'll really be amazed about how many big shot actors of the time were in that film, considering it was, at the time, nerd films weren't really considered the moneymakers. But at that time also, they were being proved slowly wrong, as Star Wars, Tron, and other great series at the time were killing it. Oop, and here we go. Alright, so I'm going to teach you as the game goes for those of you who are interested in buying the game. So these purple locations are spice, which are very important, and these little gyrocopters are our scouts, which will scout out areas for us.
Awaiting order. En route.
In order to get the spice, however, we have to assault the village of this area, so they're cut up by provinces. Yep, I'm doing that. So right now they're scouting out this area and they're gonna find some special stuff for us to do. While that's going down, I'm going to get us a gunner and a trooper. Because as the Harkonnens, we gotta be dominating this field. I like it's called Carthag though. It's in tribute to Carthago, which is Carthage. We have a crash shuttle. Interesting. They might have some rewards for us. We don't have any agents right now, but once we do, things will get a little more interesting.
Copy that.
I think there'll be a village here. You can tell usually with the dried sand around it, usually indicating it's a safe zone. I've not seen the white sand before, so I don't know what this means just yet, but I'm seeing... not really sure what that means yet. But if this is a village, we're going to immediately start attacking it because we have no spice to give to the Emperor, which is not good.
On watch.
Alright, go see what's over there. The local city of Nunya is about to be ours. We just gotta get one more force because usually the local villagers do provide quite a little bit of defiance. Yep, gonna get to that right now. I like the feel of this game. It reminds me of those early 2000s strategy games, which was the golden age of strategy games, back when they were mass producing these wonderful gems like Generals, Command & Conquer 3, just good games like that they don't really make anymore. And if they do, they're really quiet, not really popular anymore. That's just how time goes. But I'm not going to sit here and rant about it, but it's a nice feeling to be back in that style again where you build bases, advance.
Master?
Progressively getting harder and harder to find this kind of games.
They won't resist.
So a nice fact, when they leave this little line right here, they're starting to feel the effects of that desert. So you can see this little yellow line. Once it reaches 0, they'll start losing troops because of dehydration, because it is the desert. They can be refilled by 2 ways, either falling back to friendly territory or taking a city and making them give you their water.
Listening.
Which is, we're playing the Harkonnen way, so they're going to give us it whether they like it or not. Alright, interesting.
Yes. En route. What do you need? Nothing. Ready. Copy that.
A village right above us would be very nice. Combat is a little not as old school, but I don't mind it. If you ever played the early 2000s Emperor Battle for Dune game, which is our traditional style RTS base builder, you'll notice you select individual units in battle. With this, it's more you just sit there and watch, kind of like a Civilization style. I'd be really shocked if this is the Earl Alapo.
On watch. En route.
It's very close to my city. I'm gonna have to take that.
Let's go.
Battle is going good for us.
To serve.
Now we choose the fate of the city.
Master?
Just in time too. Their water is about at halfway. I don't know what happens once we reach this. I was very early into my game where I was basically just learning how spice worked, how scouting worked, how to build units, stuff like that. So I'm still pretty new to this, so don't worry. I'm still have the fresh experience just like you.
Copy that. On it.
And also note if things are looking a little laggy or things aren't as satisfactory to you just yet, just remember this is still in early access, so things can change.
Copy that.
But so far for an early access, this is looking pretty good. Oh, research. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I need to start getting spies. That's pretty important. Alright, now that the village is under our control, let's get some local militia to defend it. Start producing refineries for spice right away.
What do you need? As you wish,
Send those boys back to the capital. Get ready to take that city that's right next to us.
How can I help?
See if we can strike a treaty with the... Oh, they don't want to trade with me. What about the Fremen? Which we've always been so nice to the Fremen. Oh, never mind. The Fremen are choosing peace.
Greetings. Greetings.
Yes, on it.
Doing good. So far, no sign of the enemy yet, which is what I like.
Agreed.
Once we get spice production going, things will be a lot
En
easier for
route.
us. I want to make it automatic. You can set it towards manual, but I don't have time to micromanage every time it goes to the spice because you're out here too long. The worms come to get you if you're not a fan of the movies or books. This is about as far as I got in the game before I found out the recording wasn't working. So everything else after this is kind of new to me. So let's enjoy it together. Not really a fan of the unit caps. I've always liked games that have no unit caps because I dislike the game limiting you to your own creativity. I guess it just is because how I grew up on those early strategy games where there was no unit cap, and if there was, it was the graphics engine was the unit cap.
En route.
Alright, get the carry all, start getting the spice going ASAP. Grid X plan. Trying to figure out what's the best. What about fuel? Keeping pretty good.
Listening.
I'm gonna have enough in time for the tags, but I can start producing.
Target acquired.
Master, to our slaughter.
Start taking those.
On watch.
What is that? Down shuttle? A lot of crash shuttles.
Awaiting order. Agreed.
Oh, found House
En
Atreides.
route.
Means they are probably to my south or southwest. Alright, so I'll take these two villages and start getting ready to move my forces to the standing army in Carthage. Let's start getting agents into the lands where I start playing around, shall we? Need to see what the locals want. No, we're not going to pillage. We need the rear cities loyal to us. We can pillage the ones in front of us. Oh, I might just have enough just in time. Barely. And with that, another village joins House Harkonnen.
Master? Listening.
Ooh, interesting. So certain locations have benefits for being plasteel. Good to know. I now have enough to satisfy the Emperor. Excellent. Happy to see that spice production is going very well.
Ready. Copy
We gotta
that.
find House Atreides' current base of operations. You can't have them just snooping around my flank.
On it. What do you need? As
Leave the
fast
forces
as we
to
can.
cart back for protection. Can't build any more units or else I'm gonna start starving. How do you measure wind?
We live to. Yes, agreed. On watch.
I know currently there's no garrison force, but with the Baron's army close by, I can easily move over to help out if push comes to shove. Anyone's how much? Oh. Are these random or are they? Some food. My local garrison also provides. Where's the fighting going on? Oh, Landsra, what do they got for that? I have less vote, it seems interesting.
Master?
Excellent, we have. Negative water. Excellent, a new agent enters our fray. Now we can start getting to work. Now that we have an agent, we can start spying on these little rare anomalies we find.
Listening. Copy that. Let's go.
The Emperor's getting his spice, and a little extra too, judging
On
from the
it.
time we have.
En route. Master, we'll done there?
Interesting. Alright, we need to work a little faster, I suppose. Alright. Down with the
Ready.
helicopter.
Copy that. Yes. Our lives belong to you.
I think I'm just gonna buy my way to victory by the looks of it. I can't take a new village without crushing my economy. Ah, I found the Fremen, or at least a gyrocopter of the Fremen.
On watch.
Yeah, the reason why they're not called like helicopters and stuff is because
Listening.
they have wings. For those of you who haven't watched the films, so they gyrate momentum. The reason why you don't really see very much in regards for like robots and stuff was because in the books, robots controlled humanity, sorry, and one forced a woman to not have a child anymore, so that caused a civil war called the Great. I think it was the teachings of the Jihad or something like that. So now they read off an orange Protestant Bible off the band of AI, so everyone has to act like humans. So even like calculators have like special humans that are calculators and stuff like that. It's a very interesting perspective on if people don't like technology. I am for this vote. It has my full support. I guess these were kind of like if the Amish ruled the galaxy in an odd, funny way, or somewhat of an extent. They despise robots in every shape or form.
What do you need? Awaiting order. Let's go.
Once I get water secured, it'll be a lot easier. Dang. Now I'll wait until I can start producing fuel silos, because that sounds like it's important. The grid X plane, I don't know what that is yet. What we get from it? Alright, interesting. Let's get another gyrocopter, shall we? The Fremen and the House Atreides have both pulled out. I don't know where they're at. Currently keeping up with the Emperor's tithe. So all is well. Sandworm. Gotta get him out of there before he gets eaten. That's annoying. trying to find a way to hire the crew, because it says more crew means more spice. Can't seem to figure out how just yet. However, since we have more water, all the Fremen are coming. We're gonna take Baram. Both cities are defended, so at the very least, if the Fremen or House Atreides come, we can defend ourselves. What is that? Ah, it's a special Fremen place. Interesting. Balance out our water upkeep. Vanguard. Then we'll build military. Emperor needs his spice.
We hold instruments of doom. As fast as we can. Yes. On it. Ready.
Moving around. If I'm quiet, I'm focusing. It's one of those games where if you don't focus for 2 seconds, that's the end of your game. So I'm very focused.
Our lives belong to you. Yes, you will. Awaiting target. Nothing will stand. Our lives belong to you.
Alright, let's stop the grenade launcher.
Nothing will. Master, ready for destruction.
Maybe there's one unit there.
What's our next step?
Run.
Conveyors of destruction. One step closer to target. Nothing will stand in our way.
Almost got me. New spice field. That's important to know. Raid detected.
Awaiting target.
Defend my people. I can only vote this time around. Hopefully I get a started car. That'd be nice. The range of the city.
Listening. One of us will die. Conveyors of destruction.
Lose any citizens? Nope. Excellent. Alright, I guess we didn't get a gyrocopter. In the tutorial, I got a gyrocopter for finding a down gyrocopter. I guess that was just
Ready for
luck.
destruction.
The Emperor's tide will be just fine. When my soldiers
Yes.
heal, and then we're gonna go back into Baram.
Listening. Let's go.
Gur'anul is the other spice field. We'll have to move over there.
Copy that.
What
Agreed.
is this? Interesting.
for destruction.
House Atreides. Let's get that counterintelligence going. I don't like to be spied upon.
How is Arrakis treating you?
Fair enough. We'll do that trade. Influence the Emperor's decision for Sardaukar at my city would be
Ready
appreciated.
for destruction.
Two gyrotroppers of House Atreides.
Awaiting
Seems
order.
they're pretty busy in this area. I confirm my suspicion that they're in the southwest.
Our lives belong to you.
But now that's irrelevant.
We live to serve. Our lives belong to you.
I badly need the Sardaukar to guard my back.
We live to serve.
Listening. One.
Let's go take Param. They seem to have regained their forces too. My utter annoyance. Oh, someone poisoned my reserves. Interesting. Someone is spying on me.
Ready for
Our lives belong. Yes. Blood.
wield instruments of doom. Ready for destruction. Obliteration in progress.
I'm pushing it Param. Take it. Push. Nice. One down. Two down.
No one will survive.
Yes. Little Nice. Now let's get that army base up and going, and then next up we're getting a diplomatic service so we can get non-aggression with some of the other AI factions. Very unbarren of me, but I need to make sure they're not about to wipe me out from my flank. Let's see, points of interest.
Yes. What do you need?
I think my next move is I'm going to move to Hydraulis to seize that ore refinery. Or placer room,
Master?
sorry.
Nothing will stand in our way.
As you wish, Master.
Trying to stay away from the dunes because that's just almost death. Nice. Oh,
At your service.
yes.
On duty. We're on it. On the move.
Oh, that's using what I can.
Engaging enemy's force.
Sardaukar.
Master? Ready for
My
instruction.
brave warriors.
Focusing on target. At your service.
Ready for destruction.
Communication request.
Subach un kuha.
that was a threat. I don't understand the throwing ways. Ironic.
On duty. Wheels ready for instruction. We're on it. Received.
Alright, let's see.
Ready.
Let's...
Engaging enemy's force. Yes.
Two birds with one aquaplane.
Obliterate.
Ready for instruction. On the offensive.
See these sudden car in action. Melt that away. Fantastic. Can seize two lands at the cost of one effort. It's tearing.
You will have it. Ready for instruction. Attack.
We suck it.
Ready.
We
En
are going
route.
to take what we want. Right now, that's your territories. One for gold, one for minerals, and then the next for spice. Overextending my lines a little, but would prefer to keep them on the down low. We take for the Baron. Excellent. Get him out of there.
Ready for instruction.
Processing plant, alright. Where be the processing plant? Structure warehouse. Where's that? Must be here. Oh, it's unlocked now. Wow, alright, what is all this? Oh. Yeah, let's corrupt that. Recruitment center. Interesting. Alright, well now Carthage is a very valuable location. But I need a processing plant, which is not getting me what I want.
Listening. Ready.
So we can only build one type of each built in each area. Alright. Fair enough. Since this is a special resource, I'm gonna need some protection in this area. Raid. That's quite the raid.
What do you need?
I'll
Listening.
use my new soldiers to their
We'll
advantage. Let's see. How can you benefit the Landsrat?
Our lives belong to you.
Target acquired.
En route.
Yes? Copy that.
Let's see what's in between. What the sands will reveal.
On it.
Go on it. Again, if I'm very quiet, it's because I'm focusing. This is one of the games where micromanaging is king. Structure there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excellent. Ah, excellent. A new agent enters the fray. I've been getting spied on repeatedly, so I require more in counterintelligence. Excellent. Money's in my power. Alright, time to be friendly.
Greetings.
I offer peace. What about you, smugglers? Do you
Let's get to
want to
business.
trade with a trusty opponent? Fremen, what about you?
How is Arrakis?
Ah,
Subach kuha.
Fremen are a people of reason.
On watch.
Emperor likes what I'm paying, and he's getting progressively more expensive, so I need to really get to work on this. Or at the very least, take the other spice field, which is what I'm likely about to do.
Listening.
Alright,
Understood.
boys, let's go find
Engaging enemy's force.
Girl, no, before the expires. How much do I got you here? 4 days. Hopefully you can reach that in 4 days.
Ready for... Focusing on target.
Ready for destruction.
To the slaughter.
A long way there, but hopefully she'll be worth it. See, green, surprisingly. Where do I get that warehouse? Is it something kind of warehouse? I know I want to see it. No, so it must be in the smaller buildings.
Ready for instruction. On our lives belong to you. What do you need? Yes, master.
One step closer
Oh.
to target.
Oh, our deal's been paid.
Blood will flow.
We'll be there soon.
Incoming pain.
What's our next?
minerals. I want to find a water plant that will solve my whole water problem. Oh, there it is, structured warehouse. It was a tech all this time. I wish the game told you where to find what, but also at the same time enjoy the lack of it. Enough authority. I was waiting until there was enough. Because this spice is going to be mine.
Greetings.
Well, now you want to speak. Since spice, we accept. Interesting. So now, which district I put it in decides bonuses. All right. Get that up and running. Still need to figure out how to get workers. Oh, there we go. I feel stupid. Small little buttons like that. So now my spice production should be a lot better now. I'm not moving. That's spice, valuable spice. I need that. House of Atreides is all over me now. Same with the smugglers. They're very nosy.
Awaiting target.
Almost mine. Let's see what time it is as well. And then once we take Gara Nul, I will have to stop it for today because I am not going to have you guys bored for a whole hour. Let's see. Interesting. Right now that doesn't really affect any of me because I'm not really warmongering that hard. Almost there, I can taste it. The harvest work's almost made too. Be able to start working double the spice. The Emperor will be very pleased, especially when it starts increasing to ridiculous amounts. I'll be able to be just fine.
Awaiting order. Agreed.
Another metal region, excellent. Fremen. Ah, House of Atreides.
En route.
Been located. Close to my
Copy that.
spice works, unfortunately.
Let's go.
2 more turns, and then I'll be able to occupy that village. Raid. Oh, they'll be fine. Get him out of there. Fremen are quite a nuisance, even though, I mean, it's the AI Fremen, not the faction, but let's see why the Baron isn't worried. Alright, now that you're safe, get back to work. Where's that village at? There it is. Bring it under our thrall.
We hold instruments of doom.
Hold. Maybe not. Uh-oh.
What's our next step? No one will survive.
Oh, I have to be here to capture it?
Closer
Oh,
to
no.
target.
Alright. Glad to have spice and iron. Indifferent. Doesn't really affect me just yet. Excellent. I'm gonna pause right there. In the process of losing Hadals, but the bonus of gaining more spice. I think that was worthy, because especially now that the Emperor is demanding more spice from us, our spice productions can remain very high, I might add. Which we have been a very good boy in regards to. So far, I'm really enjoying the game. I haven't really engaged the other factions in fighting just yet, but we're just now on the border with House Atreides, so we might have to show them the Harkonnen welcoming party, which is knives and guns. So far, enjoying this. I'm very curious to see how this is going to get on the channel. If you're interested in it too, please leave a like and a comment below. If not, that's entirely okay. Leave a dislike and explain why you're not really liking it. I'll do the best I can to mitigate that and get as many people on the channel enjoying it as I can. But as always, this is Griff, signing off.